Welcome back to your healing journey for Cancer Remission. I am Dr. Carolle Jean-Murat. If you're new, please begin with the Start Here audio. For those continuing the journey, today in episode 6, Forgiveness as Medicine for Cancer Remission, we explore what may be the most important topic in this foundation series. Now that you have identified the root cause of your illness, we must address how to heal those wounds so they stop creating disease in your body. This is literal medicine for your healing. Before we dive into today's session, let's go through the Dr. Carolle Instant Anti-Distress Method, DCIAM, so you can quiet your mind, calm your nervous system, and prepare your whole being to absorb what you're about to learn. Please close your eyes and focus on your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest comfortably. Keep breathing naturally, inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose. Hold it as long as you can, and then let it out slowly through your nose. Use the pads of your index and middle fingers of your dominant hand to tap on your temple gently while saying silently or loud, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ready? First breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Second breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Third breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly to your nose and continue to breathe slowly. Forgiveness as medicine. A word of caution. This ritual may stir deep memories or uncomfortable feelings. It is not a substitute for professional care. If anything becomes too distressing, stop immediately and seek help from a trained medical or mental health professional. In my 40 years of practice, I have discovered that forgiveness is the most powerful medicine I can offer to any patient, especially cancer patients. And it is not available in any pharmacy. When you can't forgive, whether it's someone who hurt you or yourself for past choices, your body stays trapped in a chronic stress response Every time you think about that person or situation, your body releases stress hormones as if the trauma is happening right now. This creates the perfect environment for cancer to grow. Chronic inflammation, suppressed immunity, and cellular dysfunction. Unforgiveness is literally poisoning your cells every day. But here is what forgiveness really is. It's not saying what happened was okay. It's not forgetting or letting people back in your life, especially those who hurt you. It is not being weak or naive. True forgiveness is choosing your freedom over their ongoing control of your emotional state. It's taking back the power they stole from you through their actions. It's refusing to let them continue damaging your health through your own resentment. Every day you don't forgive is another day you give them power over your stress level, your immune function, and yes, your cellular health. The person who hurt you isn't getting cancer from your unforgiveness. You are. The two types of forgiveness cancer patients need. Based on my clinical experience, cancer patients need two types of forgiveness for complete healing. First, you must forgive others, those who abused you, betrayed you, or failed to protect you when you needed protection. This includes parents who didn't keep you safe, partners who violated your trust, and anyone who created the emotional wound that became stored in your body. In my practice, I frequently observe that women with breast cancer carry anger and pain from mothers who were emotionally unavailable, critical, or unable to provide the nurturing love they needed. That maternal wound often gets stored in breast tissue. Women with reproductive cancers often carry trauma from those who violated their sexual boundaries, whether through abuse, assault, or intimate partner violence. The trauma energy from these violations often gets stored exactly where the violation occurred. Again, these are patients I've observed, not absolute rules. Your healing work will be unique to your story. Second, and most difficult, you must forgive yourself. I hear this constantly from cancer patients. I should have left that relationship sooner. I should have spoken up about the abuse. I should have gone to the doctor early. It's my fault this happened, etc., etc., etc. This self-attack is more toxic than any external poison. When you're constantly attacking yourself, your body gets the message that you are the enemy. How can the body heal when its owner believes they don't deserve health or happiness? How unforgiveness creates disease. Let me explain what happens in your body when you carry unforgiveness. Every time you replay the story of how someone hurt you, your nervous system responds as if the threat is present right now. Stress hormone flood your system. Your immune system shuts down to deal with the perceived emergency. Inflammation increases throughout your body. If this happens occasionally, your body can recover. But when you are replaying traumatic memories daily, which most people do unconsciously, you're essentially giving yourself daily doses of cellular poison. Your immune system becomes exhausted from constant emergency mode and can't properly recognize and destroy abnormal cells. Chronic inflammation creates the perfect environment for cancer development and growth. This is why I tell my patients that unforgiveness isn't just an emotional problem. It's a medical emergency that requires immediate treatment. The science of forgiveness. Studies have documented the physical benefits of forgiveness: reduce anxiety, stress, and depression. Individuals who harbor anger increase their risk of heart attack and decrease the response capacity of their immune systems. Once you forgive, anger is decreased, you feel better about yourself, and personal relationships are enhanced. Research suggests that forgiving can boost the physical health of the forgiver. According to Lydia Temoshok, director of the Behavioral Medicine program at the University of Maryland Institute of Human Virology, a lot of times, with lack of forgiveness, you're keeping the system stressed and putting out a lot of stress hormones. University of Wisconsin-Madison researchers recruited male veterans with coronary heart disease plagued with painful issues, whether war-related, childhood memories, work conflicts, or domestic problems. One group underwent 10 weeks of forgiveness training, and a control group did not. Those trained in forgiveness showed improved blood flow to the heart compared with the control group. According to Robert Enright, an educational psychologist on the research team, this is the very first indication that forgiveness actually can induce a positive change to a vital organ. The forgiveness healing process. Forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. It begins with a decision to choose your healing over the ongoing control of your life. The process involves several steps. First, acknowledge that what happened to you was real and wrong. You are not minimizing or excusing anyone's behavior. The hurt was legitimate. Second, recognize that your unforgiveness is only hurting you now. The person who hurt you is not getting sick from your resentment. You are. This isn't about deserving forgiveness. It's about you deserving freedom. Third, make a conscious choice to release them from owing you anything, an apology, explanation, or justice. This doesn't mean justice isn't important, but your healing can't wait for justice that may never come. Fourth, reclaim all the energy you've been wasting on them and redirect it toward your healing. Feel that energy flowing back into your body, available now for recovery instead of resentment. Finally, practice this release regularly. Forgiveness often needs to be renewed until it becomes complete. Each time you notice resentment arising, use it as a reminder to choose your freedom again. Forgiving yourself. Self-forgiveness is often the most challenging work cancer patients must do, but it's absolutely essential for healing. You must forgive yourself for any choices that may have contributed to your illness. You made the best decision you could with the information, resources, and emotional capacity you had at the time. You must forgive yourself for staying in situations that harmed you. Often, living seems impossible when you're in survival mode or when you have financial, emotional, or practical constraints. You must forgive yourself for not speaking up about abuse or seeking help sooner. Many people, especially women, are conditioned to protect others' feelings even at the cost of their own safety. Most importantly, you must forgive yourself for being human, for having limits, for making mistakes, for not being perfect. Self-forgiveness sounds like this. I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now. I forgive myself for doing the best I could with what I had. I choose to treat myself with the same compassion I would show a beloved friend. Forgiving others, the process. Forgiving someone means recognizing you have been wronged, giving up all resulting resentment, and eventually responding to the offending person with compassion. Forgiving does not mean that you deny you have been wronged, nor is it condoning or excusing your abuse. I have noticed that many of my patients who were abused physically, mentally, or sexually carry that burden throughout their lives. This burden may stop them from having healthy relationships with their children, peers, and intimate partners. I learned firsthand that in order to be free, victims have to learn to forgive, or else they will continue to be victims for the rest of their lives. I did not realize the importance of forgiveness until I had severe panic attacks during a very difficult time in my life. I needed to forgive anyone that I felt had hurt me. That included a guardian who abused me emotionally, physically, and verbally. Someone who violently raped me when I was 9 years old. My mother for not fighting for me, so these conditions would have been avoided. And my father for divorcing my mother. The 4-step forgiveness process. Is there someone in your life who you need to forgive? Here are the 4 steps that I took and I've been sharing with my patients with great results. Step 1. After you write down a list and you have all the list ready, and do it for each person. Write down everything you feel that the person has done wrong to you. Get it all out. Be as specific as possible. Step 2. Now practice telling the person everything that you want him or her to know. If the hurt was done when you were a child, then the confident, grown-up you who is not afraid of that person takes the shy, scared child onto your lap and has the child tell it all. Step 3. Write down positive things that the person who hurt you has done for you. If there are none, that's okay. If you keep thinking, you may remember something kind that this person has done for you. Step 4. Lastly, practice telling the person that you forgive him or her because he or she did not know any better. I need to add, you do not have to be confronting the person. It never works. What you write it in a letter, you read it, and then you burn it, you throw it away. Whatever you want to do with it, you don't have to confront the person because many times they're already dead. That's what happened. When I had the panic attacks, my mother was already dead. So I read it, what I wrote, to her, like I was sitting in her living room talking to her. Now let's do forgiveness work together. This is medicine for your body, mind, and spirit. Close your eyes and bring to mind someone you need to forgive, either another person or yourself. Don't worry if it feels difficult. We're just beginning the process. Place both hands over your heart and breathe deeply through your nose, in and out. In and out. Gently tap your temple with your index and middle finger of your dominant hand while repeating. I choose my freedom over their control. I choose my healing over this pain. Now, speaking directly to that imaginary person or to yourself, say silently, I release you from owing me anything. I take back the power I gave you over my health. I choose to be free from this pain. Take a deep breath and feel any tightness in your chest beginning to soften. This is forgiveness medicine beginning to work in your body. Continue tapping your temple and repeat, I forgive, not because you deserve it, but because I deserve peace. I forgive myself, not because I was perfect, but because I am worthy of love and healing. Feel this forgiveness settling into your cellular memory, beginning to neutralize years of toxic resentment and self-attack. Take 3 final deep breaths and say, I receive this forgiveness medicine completely. My heart is healing. My body is free to recover. This is what forgiveness medicine does. It immediately begins healing your body from the inside and out. Thank you for this sacred time together. Before we part, let's embrace once more the peaceful practice of the Dr. Carolle Instant Anti-Distress Method, DCIAM. May this brings you comfort and remind you that your body knows how to heal. Please close your eyes and focus on your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest comfortably. Keep breathing naturally, inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose. Hold it as long as you can, and then let it out slowly through your nose. Use the pads of your index and middle fingers of your dominant hand to tap on your temple gently while saying silently or loud, all is well, all is well, all is well. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ready? First breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, all is well, all is well, all is well. Exhale slowly through your nose. Second breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, all is well, all is well, all is well. Exhale slowly through your nose. Third breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, all is well, all is well, all is well. Exhale slowly through your nose and continue to breathe slowly. Please use this method anytime you feel overwhelmed. The goal is to achieve calm and inner peace by the third breath. Thank you for listening today. This is the last episode in Phase 1, your foundation for cancer remission. My next series, The 12 Essential Keys for Cancer Remission, begins with Episode 7, Wanting to Live for Cancer Remission. We'll explore how the will to live is one of the most profound forces behind healing. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss this powerful new series. If you're ready to go deeper to release trauma, restore peace, and open the door to cancer remission, I invite you to visit my website, www.drcarolle.com, and explore my services, which include telephone consultations, exclusive retreats, books, audio series, and the opportunity to join me during my live internet sessions and healing concerts. You'll find links in the description below and in the top comment. If this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, comment, share it with someone who might benefit. And remember, healing is possible. Together, let's open the door to cancer remission. Click and keep moving forward, because your journey continues there.